on that because I think a more fulsome discussion of alternative B is warranted. You do end up, for instance, eliminating the cadet program in alternative B. You change the staffing so that it's more dynamic, and that way you can indeed reduce some of that overtime pay. You end what's currently the Wednesday overlap. It also involves seasonals that right now in our agreement with Anball, seasonal has the right to stay a longer period of time even if weather conditions would suggest that he or she should go home. So this proposes changing that. It is in blue font. It's subject to negotiation. We'd also reduce some of those seasonal reserve levels as well as the callback hours. And I continue on. Some of the significant savings, too, is equipment changes. We'd reduce the boat deployment by 1 and not replace the 3rd boat. We'd reduce the vehicle fleet by 2. Arguably, these are changes that could happen in alternative A as well. But I want to step back a moment to offer that I think there is a certain standard of care and of service that is appropriate for Newport Beach, and I think jumping to A is a paradigm shift, maybe a shift too far, but I certainly respect your opinion on that. In this sense, I think alternative B is a gentler, probably a more appropriate step, more reflective with the needs of the community, yet still achieving significant savings. And then there's another $90,000 in savings by changing the way we do standby pay. That assigns it to the lowest officer level pay instead of a captain level pay. Even if a captain were to receive that nighttime standby pay, they would be paid at officer level. And then the overtime pay changes, and then we have about a $600,000 reduction in that.
Councilmember Curry.
Well, for all of that wandering around in the woods, what I think it all means is that we've been having this discussion in the community about whether or not we're going to reduce our full-time winter lifeguards by 4 positions. And what you're saying is that within $100,000, we can simply